Clark has space, she's gonna let it fly, and she's...
Clark fire agent. Instant panic hits Caitlin Clark's agent after Nike awful deal exposed. She should be fired. Caitlin Clark, the hottest name in basketball today, is generating buzz, but not all of it is positive. While her on-court performances have captivated fans and analysts alike, her recent endorsement deal with Nike has sparked outrage and disbelief. The 8-year contract worth $28 million, translating to a mere $3.5 million annually, is being hailed as one of the worst deals in sports history. When compared to the vast potential of an athlete of Clark's caliber, it raises serious questions about how top athletes are valued and represented. At first glance, a $28 million deal sounds impressive. However, when you dig deeper, the reality becomes alarming. Clark is breaking records and drawing massive crowds, yet the compensation she's receiving does not reflect her market value. Industry experts estimate that her true worth could be as high as $15 million per year, potentially totaling $150 million over the same period. This discrepancy is shocking. It's as if Nike secured a Ferrari for the price of a Toyota. By signing such a low-value deal, Clark's agent may have potentially cost her millions, setting a dangerous precedent for female athletes everywhere. The implications of this deal extend beyond Clark herself. This contract essentially sends a message to brands and sponsors that they can underpay even their most prominent female athletes. If the face of women's basketball can be undervalued, what does that mean for emerging stars? The deal sets a concerning standard that could affect future negotiations for female athletes across all sports. Critics are rightfully furious, and there are calls for Clark's agent to be held accountable. Enter Aaron Kane, a well-known figure in sports marketing who represents several high-profile WNBA players. However, Clark's situation is unique. She is not just another player. She is a transformational figure in basketball. Many are questioning how Kane, with his experience, could allow Clark to sign such a subpar deal. His defense, that there are no comparable numbers for Clark, seems absurd given her immense popularity and the attention she garners. Kane's failure to leverage Clark's status is particularly concerning. The agent should have recognized the market dynamics at play and fought for a deal that accurately reflects her value. Instead, by locking her into an 8-year contract, he may have trapped her during the peak of her career, missing an opportunity for future negotiations as her star continues to rise. Nike's handling of Clark's marketing further compounds the issue. Despite signing one of the biggest stars in sports, the company has hardly acknowledged her existence. The lack of merchandise, only a basic Rookie of the Year t-shirt, contrasts sharply with what other athletes receive. For example, Sabrina Ionescu has her own logo and dedicated product line, while Clark is left with minimal visibility. The absence of a signature shoe for Clark is particularly egregious, considering that other athletes, like Paige Bueckers, are receiving special treatment. This inadequate marketing strategy not only hurts Clark's brand, but also limits her potential fan base. With no signature line to promote, fans are missing out on a chance to support her directly through merchandise. The situation is indicative of a larger issue within the industry, where women athletes continue to be sidelined and undervalued. As the fallout from this deal unfolds, it has sparked a wider conversation about the treatment of female athletes in sports marketing. The outrage is palpable, with fans taking to social media to demand better for Clark and for women athletes in general. They are questioning how such disrespect could happen and calling for immediate change. This is not just about one bad deal. It's about reshaping the landscape for all female athletes. The current situation is a wake-up call for agents, brands, and the sports industry at large. If there was ever a moment to advocate for female athletes, it's now. Fans can support this movement by attending games, purchasing merchandise, and raising their voices online. When enough people demand change, brands will be compelled to respond. In conclusion, Caitlin Clark's Nike deal serves as a glaring example of the ongoing issues in women's sports marketing. It highlights the need for stronger representation and better deals for female athletes. The sports world is watching, and how this situation unfolds could significantly impact how female athletes are valued in the future. If brands like Nike fail to recognize Clark's worth, they risk losing out on a tremendous opportunity. Not just for her, but for all female athletes who deserve fair treatment and recognition.